Welcome aboard, everyone.
What exactly is Algo, and why do our traders absolutely love it?
Michael Oathrew.
Are you ready indeed? Welcome back. It has been a fun summer, and yesterday, last day of summer around here for our family. Hopefully you guys had a great, fantastic summer or weekend if you have been around. And I know some kids start school super early. We start our school today, so we got the kids going there this morning, all four getting into their new classes, new teachers, all that kind of fun stuff. And we got them the McDonald's big breakfast going on there this morning. I know it's completely unhealthy. I'm not into the unhealthy thing. You know, I believe that our bodies are the temple of the Holy Spirit, God's domain, and want to take care of them. But on a rare occasion, anything in excess is bad. Anything with a control is good. And McDonald's big breakfast is pretty tasty. I don't know what it is, what they do to their pancakes are so light and fluffy, nor do I have any idea what chemicals they're using to create the fluffiness of their eggs. But I mean, it's hard to deny that they're so good. But anyhow, it is great to be back with everybody. We're going to do a quick review here as we get going. If you are new with us, it is Monday. So Mentorship Mondays, we like to talk about new stuff for the new folks. And we'll cover advanced stuff. If you have advanced questions, pop them there in our chat today. Or I will also be going into the Ask Questions section. I saw some Ask Questions, some questions in the Ask Questions section there as I have kind of come back online. I'm a little rusty, so it usually takes me a minute to kind of get adjusted in the seat a little bit and feel things out a little bit, kind of like getting back into any video game which hadn't played in a while. If you're playing a video game, they put you into an aim trainer and you kind of start practicing a little bit, get warmed up, make sure you kind of get yourself back in the zone. So I don't want to jump on things too quick. I did have 3 trades there right before lunch earlier today, and up 46.49 there. All 3 winners there for me there this morning. Let's go into the afternoon and let's see what we can do. We got plenty of time. It is 2 o'clock, so we're going to have 2 hours to the U.S. close today. With our system, you can trade any time of day. You do just have to remember, it is not about the system specifically. The markets sometimes have a lot of movement and give you a lot of opportunities. Some days it's very shisty. Doesn't want to give away too much. So we'll see what the day opens up with. We talk about the VIX in some of the advanced level classes. I'm not a big watcher of the VIX anymore. We don't have to because we've created our own speedometer class that lets us kind of know in real time what the current speed is, and we can adjust accordingly. If you are new with us, this is in our gear shifting area that you'll learn. If you go through the 8-day boot camp, you know what I'm talking about there in some of the later videos on around video 6 or 7 in the 8-day boot camp series. There we'll talk about how to use the speedometer, and when this says it's too slow, what does that actually mean? This is a label down here coming from the psychology module. I have the text version turned on. The BOT is not an actual bot for psychology, but we do call it the psychology bot. But the B is for background, to change the background color. O is the overlay of the giant X over the screen. And the T is the text that just tells you down here in the bottom right if you want the psychology module to tell you what the current speed is, and you can adjust that. Right now I am on the Algo bar 4s. And if this is too slow, technically speaking, I could shift this down. I could go down to a lower gear like you would in a vehicle. And then I would also need to adjust my targets. So if I'm having a larger set of targets off of the forest charts, if I'm going down to increase the speed, because the speed is generally slow, but I want the bar counts to be a little bit faster, the smaller bars mean smaller targets. That should be intuitive to you, but if it's not, we talk about that in the training program. Another thing that you need to know, on Mondays, make sure you've got 3 days of data on your charts instead of 1. Now, most of the time, you only need 1 day of data, which will include a full 24-hour period, which is a little bit of yesterday and a little bit of today. So that way you have the prior open, prior closes, and all that kind of stuff. I probably don't have those on my chart right now because I'm currently on 1 day of data. So this is one of the things that I want you to do on a Monday. Right-click your entry chart, and we're going to go to Data Series. And I want to change this to 3 so that we include Friday's data, because today's Monday. So to go back 3 days would be Monday, we go back to Sunday, we go back to Saturday, all the way back to Friday. Will include that data if you go 3 days on a Monday. So there it is. Now I can see the prior high, which you wouldn't get because that has to come from Friday's data. So the minimum amount of data days that you need to have on your chart on a Monday is 3. Thank you, Eddie. He just typed it there in the chat. If you go into our room and type !Sunday, that !Sunday command will pop up a video for you to walk through other things that you might want to prepare for on Sunday night, the day before you're coming in on a Monday, or Monday early morning, things that you need to do. This is one of them. Change your days of data to 3 so that you can get that prior close. Now I can literally tell, like right now we're sitting at the prior close, which can sometimes be a little bit of a dangerous area for us to play. Now, today happens to be a lot of earnings season days. There's a lot of earnings out. I think there was 647 companies reporting after hours, some big names. So what tends to happen around those, if you hear kind of my experiential wisdom in our program, you'll hear me talking about earnings report days and how toward the end of the day, they will oftentimes, before the earnings season reports, will settle into the golden ropes area, which is what I kind of call the hedge funds area of safety. They're not going to get blamed if they buy around the 50 or the 200 period moving average. It's just traditional thing. I do have real-time protection turned off. Make sure, thank you for the reminders there in the chat. You should always remind yourself, always turn off real-time protection. It's like any other video gamer. You want to turn off things that'll slow down your machine while you're trying to get the maximum amount of frame rates out of your PC. Another item, on Sunday night, I will run optimization for everyone so that you go and you can put in the optimized range on your wave chart. Now, if you don't know what I mean by the wave chart, you need to get through our bootcamp series and make sure you understand this order of operations. There are 5 charts, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, tide, wave, ripples for your entries, and a filter in the middle for the MACV, or the 3 chart layout, and we go over all that in our training. These are the entries that we're going to be looking for here this afternoon. If you pull out the cheat sheets, cheat sheet number 1, cheat sheet number 2 are available on the left-hand side of Discord. Now, I need to go and look for that optimized range because I already ran this optimization for us last night. 39 range was for, well, I would normally say last week, but I think I was out last week. I think I did stream 2 days with you guys last week. We've been doing a lot of vacationing there in August. We got a lot of birthdays and celebrations with aunts, uncles, nanas, and papas, all that kind of fun stuff. And Some of our kids have birthdays there in August as well. So it's a pretty busy month around there for us. So I need to check this. So to do that, I post these after I do optimizations on Sunday evening, and I'll put these in the premium chat. That's usually, if you are a member, the easiest place to find this is just going to go to the premium chat. So I'm going to go over there and check that now. And I want to see what the optimized range is for the NASDAQ, because that is what I'm going to be trading here on the live stream. So what you're looking for is this, something that looks like this here in the chat. And I know I'm going to keep repeating this, but basically things that we go over in the boot camp. So you are going to look for this little graph here. Don't be overwhelmed by all the numbers that are here. The only real column you need to pay attention to when you're doing our optimizations is right here. The other stuff is for using full auto for platinum members. But here we go. So if we go into NQ right there, I can see that this week it's 34. See that? So last week, or the last time that I used this, I had saved it in my system, was 39. We need to go down a little bit. Currently for the optimized range is going to be 34. Now, all you need to know is what's that number. Go find it for whatever instrument that you're trading. In my case, it's the NASDAQ, so I just look on that grid, I find NASDAQ, and I know that this needs to be 34. I simply click on my wave chart, I'm going to type 34R and hit enter. 34 range, that's what that stands for, 34R. And give it a moment and it will load all that up on a higher time frame there for us, and that is what's going to feed information down to our lower time frame charts, as well as get some more ideal setups on higher time frames to target what I kind of call the double big entries. Okay, so that is we're about 10 minutes in, 2:10 now, and I want to start kind of locking in. I got that saved. Actually, I don't have it saved yet. I've put that into my chart. Now I want to go ahead and save my workspace. And I also like to save my workspace as a backup. We actually had an example of this earlier today. Somebody said, hey, I was getting a deadlock issue, whatnot. They had a corrupted workspace. It's always a good idea to make a backup of your workspace in case something like that happens and you want to just kind of roll back to the prior, something like that. So save your workspace twice. That's just a pro tip. Save it one with a normal name, and then I save the next one as same name _ backup, so that I know that those two kind of go together. Just a little easy pro tip that I like to use for myself for organizing and preventing issues. Okay, now let me get the chat here on screen with us. Love to see you guys chat. Where did it go? Oh, I haven't even popped it out yet. That's why. I'm a little rusty on all the 500 steps it takes to get started before we get into a live stream here. Let's see. Augustin, yeah, I saw somebody trying to impersonate you. It's a classic. Unfortunately, I have very dedicated trolls. So let me come back down in here and hit that reset here and go to chat. Boom, there's live on the screen there. Great to see you, buddy. I got your note. Sorry I didn't get to reply. I've been trying to reply to everybody's stuff from me being out for a while. If I haven't gotten to your question, I am trying to get to all of your questions there today. After the close today, I will be spending a lot of time doing a lot of catch up. I'll be catching up today and tomorrow on any requests, things like most of the time our tech support and Eddie and Curtis and our contact members can help you get your questions answered. You don't have to rely on me. We have lots of people that could do it. There's a few things that only I could do. Things like if people were, hey, I need to change my I want to change my program from monthly to yearly or something like that. That is something, as of right now, I'm the only person who could change it. So if you have been waiting on an upgrade, if you're trying to go from a 1-year plan to a lifetime during our sale or any of that kind of stuff, I'll get caught up on that today. So if you've had those questions, I did see a few of those. I will get all those done today. And if you had scheduled a call the last couple of weeks and I didn't get to you, I can and will be making those calls in the next couple of days. So if you also were thinking about scheduling a call with me, you can do so on our website. Click at the top there, lots of places to schedule a call, and we will get in contact with you and get your questions answered. All right, wanted to take care of some of those housekeeping items. Market's looking really slow, laying here right on the prior close. There might not be a lot of action around this area. Depends on what happens. We're coming into the end of the day with earnings coming out after hours. They want to set this in the golden ropes. So high time frame, what are we doing? You could tell we widened out, and now we will probably squeeze in, which means price is likely to do this. So I'm going to be looking for ideal locations to buy the bottom, sell the top, and we'll look for pivots that will show up for our cheat sheet entries here this afternoon. That is my current plan. Also on the 89, looks like we're in one of those giant camel humps as well here. So big curve, pop up on maybe a little turtle head scenario, but we're right before the big earnings there after hours, so they will want to probably put it right here. I don't think anybody's going to be risking pushing the market up unless something kind of gets leaked. So if you notice markets launch or drop out, some type of scenario like that prior to earnings, that tends to mean that some earnings information was leaked and people are trying to act on it quickly. So we just react. At the end of the day, we don't have to. We are here to predict the next few moments, but we're not here to predict, indefinitely type of thing. So we don't really care what the market does. We just want to see, hey, when it starts to move, then we execute. Let's see. Algo affiliate website. Could it be experiencing a loading delay or undergoing maintenance? Track desk. Let's see. It came up to me for me. I'm going to click on continue to dashboard. It seems to be working for me, but remember that is third-party hosted from us. It's not not something controlled by us. If you contact their tech support though, but do let me know if there are issues with your client portal page there for track desk. Definitely contact them, and then but let me know what you find out. But I'm not aware of any issues that they're having. You tried on multiple browsers? Okay. Let's see, 34 is a range for NQ. Yes, thank you so much. All right, I'm going to scroll back up and see if I missed any questions, but if I did miss yours, go ahead and please retype it now. I'm monitoring the chat here now. Love the new reminder for RTP. Yes, isn't that very cool? Mr. Manigold, what's up, brother? Great to see you. After Monday, we change it back to 1 day. It's a great question. Yes. So tomorrow, I will put that back to 1 day. It's got for performance reasons. I want the least amount of data that I absolutely need with the, less overhead. I want the least to make the most. Yes. Tiny Panda, welcome aboard. Great to see you. Good afternoon, Michael. Good afternoon, Brian. Great to see you, my friend. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Daniel. I see Jay-Z in the house. Great to see you. Mr. Hendricks. What's up, buddy? Casey. Mr. Gun Show over there. Casey's been hitting the gym hard, bro. He's got some major vascularity going on. His arms were looking pumped. Give me some pics. I was like, dude, your arm looks like it's gonna explode, bro. Plutonium, what's up, buddy? Ninja Scalp, I see you, bud. Hey, Sabrine. Martone. I see you, Hitra. All right, so super slow. I just saw a little HMD set up right there at the prior close. Quick little short down was the last play. Let's look here. We are currently strong sell. We have red arrow. So 2 rules. Step 1 and step 2. We got red and red. So right now we should be looking for shorts. See if we get a short play set up here for our first play this afternoon. Again, plenty of time. It is not even 2:30 yet. We're coming up on the 220 reversal in about 2 minutes. Sometimes we get some volatility coming in here in just a couple minutes between 220 and 230. See if we get our first play coming in here for the afternoon. The head fake spotter. What's up, Steve? Yeah, those head fakes. Hey, John. What's the Algo bar chart you're on at the moment? I'm on 4s. If you're ever wondering, you should be able to see it right here. If you can't see it, one of the things that I've noticed in YouTube, there's a quality level setting. We are streaming at 2K, so 2 times normal 1080p. You should have plenty of pixels to zoom in, but if you are, sometimes YouTube will try to save data if you're on a phone or something else, and they'll put you on a lower quality. But you can go into the little gear, click on the little gear icon there on YouTube, and select the quality setting, and you can go as high as 2K if you're having trouble seeing something. If it's fuzzy, it will get ultra clear if you go to a 2K resolution, as high as 2K. 1K is probably fine, but if you want to get the max, you want to put the 2K resolution. And yes, you can zoom in. If you use your fingers on a tablet or on your phone, you can use the little finger slider and click on there and, you know, or pinch it and kind of do that thing to zoom in as well. You're welcome. Oh, you're welcome. Mr. Raymer, good afternoon. Thanks for saying hello. All right, we got a retail cross coming in here. Where are we sitting on the high time frame? Sitting on the bottom golden rope here. Looks like it might have a little more room there to go. So we'll see if we get a double cross here. If we get a second white cross here, I could take this as a double cross, double move, and look for a target down below. We just had a DCR here recently, so technically this is a zone. We'll go ahead and draw out the zone here. Do we have any big bears in here? I see 2 sets of big bears. One here. And one in there. I'm going to remove this or overlap. I think this will be more important for this. And that green line up there is high of day, so they sold high of day currently, although they may have made new highs all day. It looks like market has kind of continued to march up. Okay, so I got my big bears. I want to measure out 150 ticks out of the middle of this leg. There's 162. 50 is right there, so I'll mark the pivot, and then I want to mark this as take profit zone. Okay, so big bears want to push that here, so we'll see if I get a play to run me there for a runner. And this is an area I will expect them to defend. We got open line right there, high of day right there. And we may or may not have very many play opportunities here this afternoon. It's 222, 222, so right in the middle of that 220 to 230 reversal time period.
Double delta NQ on the 8th.
On the 8th. Right?
Double delta NQ on the 4.
I'm hearing sellers step in here. I'm just going to just jump on it and see if we can get them all the way down to the zone down there. My stop will be above that cross right there.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
Yeah, we're coming up to this cross. I'm going to half up here just in case that was a trap. Need to hear sellers step in again. If I hear buyers step, I'll close it with a loss. Just don't want to hear buyers. If I hear buyers, then I gotta close for the L. trade number one. But here's seller step back in. That'll be good news. Nope. All right, here buyer step back in there. Ouch. All right, they faked me out of my first trade there this afternoon.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
All right, first trade is a loser. All right, if you haven't hit the like button yet, make sure and do it.
Double delta NQ on the 4.
So we have the conflict of, we got strong sell. However, we have green arrow that just came in on the MACV filter. So we don't have those two aligned currently. So we may be sitting for a bit until that kind of re-engages itself. We do have that target down below for the take profit area. And these will be defense legs for the bears. We are on king timing. Let's see if I hear bears step back in on the king. Hear buyer step. Well, that'll be a different thing. It's hard playing against strong sell there. Currently, the 4 correlated instruments are to the sell side. Okay, we're coming up on 30 minutes and 30 seconds. We're not at 100 likes. If we're not at 100 likes, I cannot keep going. Y'all know the drill. So if we don't get 100 likes, that's it. We'll cut it off right now. So get us to 100 likes. I'll give it 1 minute. We've been at it 30 minutes. So make sure to smash that like button if you haven't done so already. Hit that like button. I know we're just coming back today, but rules are the same. Rules are rules. Time is valuable. I got things to do. You got things to do. If you can't reach up and hit a button, you don't need me to hang out here. So smash the like button if you want me to stay, or we'll call it a day and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Currently, in conflict between strong sell there. We have earnings coming up after hours. We got ready DD, so I should be taking the next play. It's literally just lingering here in between two harmonics right now, but we've got ready DD. Take the next play. That's what I should be looking at. Even this one right here, we had that diamond pop up. Could have gotten a good play off of that up move. That up move was actually 60 ticks. Little rusty, but I'm kind of getting into the zone here, even with this super slow market here. Ready DD, get ready, take the next play. I'm ready. It's on king timing. We've got ready DD. I've got a harmonic here I could take. I got a harmonic up here we could take. I'd prefer it to pop up, hit this cipher, and then start the move down with sellers, and then hit this big bear, take profit zone would be amazing. They want to move at 150 ticks. That's how it goes. You got to 100 likes. Awesome. Good stuff. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. Would like to hang out here, but you know, I got things to do too. We got a lot of people to catch up with here, especially as I've come back from summer vacay. But if you think my time out here is well spent, then all I ask you to do is hit that like button. All right, I'm hearing sellers step in here. Need an entry. So waiting on a cheat sheet entry. I could Seuss it. Okay, there's a Seuss. Same stop above the white cross. Oh, what I did not want to hear. I do not want to hear. Nope. Do not want to hear buyers. Oh, that is a nasty looking little beehive there. I don't even want to play in this area. This is gnarly. Likely hits the cipher. You think so, John? Yeah, you might be right. Oh, we got a red dot. All right, so I'm going to go in on the red dot. A bit heavier here for going some +1 scenarios there. It's gonna be a bummer if that dot breaks. Playing a nasty little zone here. Can the bears maintain it? The bot will tell. Hearing buyers step into the dot. See if they can break the red dot. Or if bears will step back in to push it down into the zone they want. Broke the dot and broke the cross. Got a half up. Come on, let me hear the sellers. Stay under that line. Come on, sellers, step back in here, bro. Come on, I need to hear ya. Come on, bears. Come get your lunch. That a boy. Now, get all the way down there. Let's go to town. Yeah, here we go again. Yep. Like I said, I've got the dedicated troll base. They're already bot spamming. They can't compete, so they try to cheat. Yeah, they're trying to delegitimize our channel. I'd love it if I could get, I got to find some affiliates that want to step up to the plate. I am a single vector location as of right now, but I am choosy on who we're going to work with. A lot of these turds that are out there, like I'm not working with Trades by Matt or any other turd mats that are out there. I refuse to handshake with any of these turds online. You know, so I'm hoping we can get some new fresh faces that want to step up to the plate, and maybe some small YouTubers that haven't gotten the notoriety, and give them the opportunity to use Algo. Come on, break that green dot. Break it. That thing breaks, look out below. If the bulls are going to have it, they have to hold that dot. Okay, so let's talk about this. People say this to me a lot. I want to do the affiliate, but I feel like I'm new to Algo to give it a proper showing. I hear this all the time. I'm going to repeat it again. It is not about coming out and live streaming. I do all the work for you. This is the amazing part. I will do all the live streaming. Look, if you want to live stream it, if it's in your heart to do so, then I'll by all means do it. If you're asking me my opinion, I think it's a really bad idea. Live streaming, doing this in front of people in an audience, it is so hard to do this when you need to change ideas, when you need to change and make a decision, and you need to switch your current thinking at a moment because you got new information. It is very hard to do in front of an audience. It's called extreme pressure. Streaming is extreme. Stream and extreme. Do not put the extreme pressure on yourself to do that. It is simply just, if you can reteach what I've already done, do teaching videos. Showcase it to other people. That type of thing, that is better. Do not think you got to come out and live stream. It is the dumbest thing to do. No one's ever going to live stream my system better than me. Nobody will ever live stream it better than me. It will literally, look, this is what happened to Nomads. No offense to them, but I'm going to call it what it is. They literally made our product look retarded. Okay. You're not going to be as good as me at the system. I do the live streaming, but just tell people about it. Go, hey, I love this, like, check this out. Check out, we have built all the documentation. We have built all the videos. You can repost our content. You can just say, hey, this video is sponsored by Algo. You should check this out. Or talk about the trader funding programs that you like or you don't like or whatever. But also, hey, sponsored by Algo. You want to check out Algo, 2-week free trial, Like, and at the same time, I don't want to turn traders into YouTubers. I'm looking for somebody who already knows how to do YouTube, because I'm so tired of people like, well, how do I use OBS? Bro, if your first question is, how do I use OBS? Then that ain't for you. If you haven't already figured out how to affiliate, people are making literally tens of thousands of dollars in affiliate. If you go out there and look at how to become an affiliate for any product that's out there, go look up how to do that. It is a great multi-level income, like to be able to be doing trading and to have a passive income where your video content or any other social media posts on Twitter or Facebook or anything else is continuously bringing you in opportunities. That's huge in my opinion. Takes a lot of stress off of your trading if you have multiple streams of income. But I don't want to hear another person come out here and be like, well, I would stream it, but I'm not quite good at it yet and I'm working on it. That's the whole point, is to tell your story. Like, hey, so I'm into trading and I found Algo box. I'm using it. You should check out this Vinny guy. He live streams every single day. Go check them out. That's the point. Your job is not to, like, I don't understand why this is hard for people to understand what affiliate is. You are not trying to recreate the company or what I do. You are trying to point people to us. That's it. And you get paid for pointing people to us doing the work. Like, it's not hard, guys. Y'all are making it way too hard. Like, I joked with Don recently. I said, people are smart dumb. They're so smart, they're dumb. Like, they think they have to do me. They think they have to do what I've already done. No, I've already done that. You just point people to our videos. Just tell them we exist. That's literally your only job, is to tell people that we exist. Then we teach people. It's crazy. Let's see. Which workspace do you have loaded, and are there additional indicators on the chart trying to follow along? Thanks in advance. So I do. If you are a premium member, you'll have access to the live stream layouts inside the community workspaces section. But if you're in the free trial area, then you're going to have the default workspace, the 5 chart layout and 3 chart layout. You go into the boot camp. We talk all about that. So if you're trying to keep up, make sure you get to the boot camp and you'll understand kind of all that stuff that's going on here. If you want any of my settings that I've adjusted, if you got a specific setting that you want to look at or ask about, you know, ask me and I'll try to show it to you. But most of the time, like, all of my workspace stuff is shared in the community workspaces section. You'll see Vinny's live stream workspace. It's there. There we go. We got a red arrow one more time, and I'm going all in on this one. I'm either going to go red on the day or we'll get back into positive territory. Going all in on this spot. We got double red arrows. We are strong sell. Hopefully it's going to move out of this area now. And we go down into the take profit zone for the double bears down here. If we don't, I'm closing out on probably on a red day, because this looks like it's nearly like dead in the water here at 240. If they're just going to keep doing a little, hey, we're going to hold this space right here. You're making it too hard. Yes, exactly. Vinny put your segments when AMP court records came out, and we all know your past. Nobody's interested in your junk, dude. That's funny. You pulled your broker statements from where? Where did I pull my broker statements? What are you talking about? When AMP court records came out? What are you talking about when AMP court records came out? Dude, y'all, my dedicated trolls are hilarious. Seriously hilarious. What's your competing product? Tell me the name of your competing product so I can help you. Let me help you. Oh, we're at 3,000 likes now. Oh man, the competitors are real angry today. Super competitive. Oh yeah, they can't compete, so they gotta cheat. They're super dedicated today. They're like, oh, Vinny's back on the live streams. Hurry, let's pounce on him. Bro, you're not gonna beat me. I'm sorry. It's not gonna happen. Try about it. Hey Nick, how are you, my friend? Put the fries in the bag. All right, this is an Enigma audio box play. What do we do? Which one overrides? If you have an Enigma long, an audio box is going short, which one do you go with? What I call, what's the override? Does the Enigma override the sound, or does the sound override the Enigma? Who has watched that video? Who knows? Enigma plus audio box. The competing product is YOLO FOMO box. Check out my YOLO FOMO. Is there a way to determine who is sending those likes? There's no telling. No, there's no way for me to tell. They're trying. It's called botting. They want to try to bot a channel. I found some articles on this. Somebody actually sent them over to me. It was very nice. Thank you. I think it was Augustin. I apologize. I forgot who had sent it to me. Really appreciate those of you guys who sent it to me. It might have been Cal. Was it Cal? Where's Cal at? I think Cal sent it to me. Yes, audio box overrides. So what I don't want to hear is audio box right there. I don't want to. I don't want to hear audio box kick back in. I need to hear sellers step back in one more time to get me into that profit zone. Come on. Let me hear the bears one more time. Come on, step in. Come on. I don't want to hear buyers here. If it is, we're probably going to launch. Yeah, I sent that to you. Yeah, so Cal, can you give a summary on basically what that said? It was that YouTube is aware of the problem. They know that competitors do this type of stuff and engage in this. And while they used to penalize companies like mine for that type of traffic, you know, it's been reported enough that this is occurring, that competitors are doing this on purpose. So rather than penalize channels, they are cleaning them up though. So what you'll see is while it says 3,000 likes now, in about an hour from now, those will go away. So the competitors are just spending their money unwisely. They just don't know that they have updated their systems and that they don't penalize companies anymore for that. So like I said, my trolls, like, they think they're smart, but they're retarded, and they are either in the space or they're also delivering burgers for ICT. So either way, just please make sure you deliver my burger hot and on time or no tip. It's a pretty simple rule for the trolls. So make sure you guys salt the fries too, please. We like the fries extra salty. I have to record all instances when it happens and have to report it. Yeah, so what's the reporting method as well on that? I don't know, but I do have a YouTube rep that has been reaching out to me, wanting me to spend money on AdSense, so I'm sure I can probably just talk to them when we get in contact. So that's on my list to do this week as I'm coming back from vacation. Just haven't had time. Slow motion here.
Double delta NQ on the 8.
All right, I'm gonna take the L. I tried. There's too much difficulty in this little area here. The speed is so slow. It's very difficult there. For delivering burgers, make mine a double. That's right. You seeing jagged on the tape? Oh, let me see. Okay, big play coming. Thank you. Hey, we might have an opportunity after all. Yes, I see it. I'm having to zoom in here. All right, I'm gonna see if the bears can maintain control. I'll close out above that red dot for the L.
Touch NQ on the.
Don't want to be offsides. Nope, hearing them step in. Okay, they're coming in. Jagged on the tape. So we'll see if this is a giant shift in the upward direction, but we do have jagged on the tape. Jagged warning in the chat. A big play is coming. Now on the high time frame, we do have 1,000 level bears in here. So big bear, not just normal bear, big bear. Take profit zones, going 250 ticks, are also in here, and it is not that big a leg, interestingly enough. It's right here, right at it. Actually, hold on. I do want to engage this. Come on, make it happen right now. Let's go. We're right into the bottom of the big bear zone from above, high time frame. Nope. Now they're going to keep going. Rough day for me getting back into the seat. Slow favors the bulls. Yeah, exactly. It's they might be big lift off here potentially. Still sitting. I almost want to check MACV here. Is this accurate? We saw a print was 216. Has it been that slow? Yes, down. RTY is down. YM is down as well. Yeah, but nope, that Enigma ultimately ended up getting to its target there. That is a super Enigma. And got its target after all. You're a bit delayed in your signal. Explain a little bit more what you're saying, Kit. Are you new here? Would the channel and the Enigma be enough to override all the sell signals? What strategy are you looking for, Brian? At the end of the day, people always say this stuff all the time. Just stick to the program, stick to the rules, stick to the plays. What play? Like, call a play. If you can't call a play, then don't say anything. Like, if you're not calling a play, you're asking does something else override something else, all that kind of whatnot. What are you talking about? It's very simple. This was a super Enigma. That's it. It's a super Enigma. Now, right before that, I was looking for the big bear to get all the way down there into the take profit zone. It should want to come down here. It probably will, but they want to fake out first. But call a play. Don't say, well, does multiples of this override it? Stop asking all those questions. That's like for other places. We don't do that here. Here, it's very straightforward. We want to go in the direction of the two items. What are they? One, the nerd. Number two, the arrow. Okay. Right now we have them in conflict. So can we have opposing directions? Yes. Do we have jagged on the tape right now? Yes. Does that mean it's probably going to head fake in? Yes. Just like it just did to me. I was part of the head fake where it faked down and we got this bigger, little move up here. But be careful of asking yourself, well, does this you're trying to make up your own rules. If it wasn't something you heard in my videos, then don't say it. That's the best thing you can do if you want to apply our product in our system. You want to have the results that our system has. I know it looks bad right now. You're like, oh, well, you're not doing too good today. Well, again, you think this is a big number. Y'all like, oh, he's down to 8,000. That's nothing. That is nothing here. Okay. I'm doing $20,000, $50,000 days. If you don't understand my sizing, please don't cry. Maybe this channel's not for you. Go see, one of the mats. Okay. You want to trade one contract at a time and you think that they're good. I laugh. That's fine. This could be made up in literally a single moment. And however, all you need to do is take the play. This is a super Enigma. It came off the bottom. Oftentimes they can call bottoms. It's right in front of the bear take profit zone. But don't make up your own rules. Stop trying to make up your own rules. Don't think that, well, if there's 2 of these and 3 of these, does that mean it? Do I ever say any of that? I don't, right? Just enter in on a play. What was the play here? Well, this is a super Enigma. Yes, it ended up working out. Now, what was the override? The overriding factor was I had red arrow and red nerd pushing into it, and we had audio box, and Enigmas get overridden by one thing. Enigma audio box. That is in our videos, and I tell that all the time. All I did was try an Enigma audio box to push that down into this zone. Nothing is ever 100%. I gave it several opportunities to get down there. I didn't play this area well. I'm coming back, sitting in the seat. Yeah, I mean, I've started shorting this up here. I just got shaken out multiple times with this nonsense, right? And it's a terrible, luck of the draw, time of day coming back. It's a weird Monday scenario there. And yeah, I've got a lot of things on my mind. Okay, I'm trying to catch up on a lot of stuff. I'm looking at the, the troll likes, trying to answer that for people who are like, how come you got 3,000 likes? Yes, they're trying to discredit my work, all that kind of whatnot. We got people that I need to catch up with, all that kind of stuff. So I got a lot going on my mind. I also know that you have that extreme pressure. I would never want to recommend anybody else doing that for themselves. Now we have a big red dot with a cross right here. This could be a big opportunity to push it down in here and make up for all that. I'm looking for the short. I'm just going to keep still looking for the short until this shifts off of strong sell. Currently, there's strong sell. This should be NASDAQ faking people to the upside, head fake to the long side, get me down in there. I got a big area down there for big take profit. I just need a red arrow, and because of the jagged though, I don't want to get caught off sides. I need the arrow to come back for me. Right now we are green arrowed, so I'm trying to, because of where I'm at in the count, we have jagged on the tape, but we're currently green right here on the NASDAQ. NASDAQ is oftentimes the leader and everything else will tend to follow. NASDAQ is going to be the fastest one out the gate. So if this is going to shift off of strong sell and NASDAQ is the indicator to go and do that, I don't want to be off sides of that either. So I am having to be more cautious about that. But in one moment, we can make up for all that. Any system will have red days. Thank you, X-Warrior, a wise person in there. But the goal is to have more green days. 100%. Exactly. Exactly. 100K day even is. Yeah, we've had, I finally cracked that ceiling of 100K days. I've had 300K days now. 2 within the last half a year. All live streamed. Go check those out. Formerly Texas Sundry. Okay, you changed your name, adding. The signal seems to be just ahead of yours. Awesome. Oh, okay, you're talking about the YouTube. Yeah, YouTube, it's an inherent delay. So YouTube has several reasons why they delay. If you go look up reasons YouTube has a delay, go Google that. Like, they have little buffering things for their ability to cut things if they needed to, that kind of stuff. I can't fix that. And you don't need it. Like, you know that, like, stop trying to take a play off of my plays. Like, literally they're on your screens. You have them on your chart in real time. You make the decision. You're not asking me to make the decision for you. Now, sometimes I have plenty of time to tell you, okay, I'm looking for one of these, an opportunity when the market is, moving faster than this, generally able to, use my experience, and I will tell you guys, here's what I'm looking for. And then one of those shows up for you and you can, instantly play off of that. And that's good. If you're coming into the live stream, that is hopefully what you're able to take advantage of. But regardless, I'm trying to give you an opportunity to have the ability to play without me, without a person walking you through stuff, without having to do that, to teach you how to use the system on your own. $700 bull printing on NQ9s. Thank you for that. Yep. Okay, we got 3 minutes. No, actually now 2 minutes till the top of the hour. I am looking to play this red headshot. I want to see first red headshot, come up here, touch the ball one more time, and then hopefully get a nice little move down, because right now the biggest majority here is bears in control. Okay, starting to hear sellers. I'm gonna try it one more time in this area, see if I can get it all the way down there into that space, playing off of, remember, high time frame. What's my high time frame play? I have a big headshot up above me to play against. Yes, it is a kind of, I guess, small bear. in there, a decent bear. Been so long since I've been on the thing. I mean, did I call it big bear, small bear? Yeah, I almost forgotten. Technically at 500, it is kind of big, but it's like super big at 1,000 or more. Second 40 day. Awesome. Hey, you're paying attention to the rules. Yeah. Take a swing at all of them in sim in your middle 40 days. Get that practice in. Good job. Little bear. Okay. I always calling it little bear, big bear. Okay. Yep. Little bear wants to go 150. Big bear wants to go 250.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
All right. Come on, crack that dot. Don't let the bulls maintain any kind of control here. The bears push through that, then it just shows that they are maintaining control. All right, they cracked through. I'm going to add to my position. I got lost ground to make up for here. Oh, they are creeping it up still. And we got to be wary of that jagged on the tape. We did get my red arrow. We have the red arrow. Red arrow's on. Strong cells on. Cipher entry. We got a crack of the green dot. So bears should be maintaining control here. But they are not making it easy. Very weary of that jagged on the tape from before. We really did not get a big move yet. So we could be faking the downside and a big move up here into the bear zone up above and make them defend first. So don't just get completely married into the downside move right here. If it shows to pop up, remember, jagged on the tape, and it could be a big trap. This looks too easy to get short here. I don't like that it's so easy like this. You guys have heard me say this a lot. When it like looks too easy to get on one side, I don't like it. I like it when it's hard for retail to get in on a play. This is too easy to get in on a short. It needs to go there right now. Come on, push it. Keep going. If it turns here, that's not good. Then it would be it could turn into a bear trap here. We are in a shark. Go to your home ball.
Divergence up NQ on the 8th.
Nope. Nope. They are horsing around. We got divergence that just fired off on the 9s as well. They're just making it hard here. It is coming back in a difficult area. Not making it easy.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Keep letting me know. Question mark. Oh, I hate being right, but not being able to play it well. Oh, that was just nasty, but it did. It meandered its way all the way down there. Well, we'll see if we're gonna wake up here in the final hour. It's 3:05. We've still had jagged on the tape, and we have not seen a big move yet. Better than what, X-Warrior?
Algorithm performs real-time order flow analysis in combination with volume at price and other proprietary data calculations. There are 4 types of alpha, omega, crosses.
Okay, we got a 5.8.
Alpha, orange, green, blue, omega.
Which way is ES pointing? ES, ES is still to the downside. All 4 correlated instruments are still on the sell side, so I got my finger over the sell. Yeah, it's a Delta King. I would like to take it. Need to hear sellers step in on it. Jagged on the tape, so if they're head faking down, because everything looks down, so it's given plenty of time for retail to get short. Unfortunately, that oftentimes leads to a head fake trap, and that's what I'm concerned with, and that they do some meandering, slow motion, move up back into the bear zone, make them defend. It's easier to see when they have the defense in this zone, head fake to the long side, where we get the dribble down into that take profit zone. This has been a little bit too slow. Obviously, I mean, hindsight, Henry here. Easiest to have played that HMD right there and try to ride that all the way down. You know, I don't know, I have to roll back to tape myself to see all that. I was pretty much jabbing too much, trying to talk through that, being right on the play from the big bears and riding it down and just missing the target by a tick. Super frustrating, right? So happens sometimes. Unfortunate to come back on a day where I'm coming back in a lazy slow motion afternoon, on my first day back after a little summer break there. We'll be back to regular schedule. We'll be back in tomorrow morning for the morning session. Had to get the kids going on school and everything here today and all that fun stuff. So, but we'll be back on a morning live stream with you guys tomorrow morning. Hopefully you guys can show up there and we'll get some not as boring opportunities as this afternoon has been very, very boring. Getting even more jagged now. Yeah, huge play coming. I agree, Cal. See, Cal's learning. Cal knows, man. Yeah, and we just cracked that. I think we're about to head up here. Let's see if we get the shift. Let's see if that was the trap in down there. Jagged on the tape. We just came off of strong sell into moderate. Let's see if they push up in there and make them defend or not.
Double delta NQ on the 4.
X-Warrior, you do you, bro. You do you. Have you been around here when I've hit 100K days? I don't remember your name. I have had 120K days. That's true. Mr. Manigold saw it in his dream and spoke it into existence because it made me believe I could do it. So I kept going. And I hit it. Thank you for that, sir.
Double delta NQ on the 4.
Oof. All right, that is normally a short for me right there. I need to hear buyer's step if I'm going to re-engage. Big bear just stepped in on the 9s. Over 1,000, 1,200. Yeah, big bull on the 9s. You see it, Hendrix? Yep. We do have earnings after hours. We need to keep that in mind as well. Oh. Okay, double ready DD. This is normally a short for me there. We just got the big bull who wants to move this 250 ticks. I don't want that kind of risk there. It's been a very difficult afternoon here. This is not an easy read. This was up here before, but you know. Yeah. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. This type of slow motion stuff is a bit difficult. I want to hear buyer's step. If I hear sellers, you got to be very careful there. I need to hear buyer's step if we're going to run through that. This is technically a piercer on the back of a shark. We're still red here. We are green on the other. Remember, we have jagged on the tape, so the direction should continue to go. I'm hearing him step one more time. Stop below the shark on the front side right here on a piercer. You have a crab on your chart right here instead of a shark on your 4s. All right, 3:15 coming in 1 minute. I don't have financial juice on. I guess I should turn that on. We'll have the 350 Algo. What else we got? ETFD, STFR, and in about 15 minutes. Okay, shark back. Kicking here in sells, so I'm going to half up. Full stop at the front of the shark. I'm going to carry on with this. Again, basically this is a jagged on the tape play. Only thing that I'm thinking here is jagged on the tape for them to push it back up in there, force the bears to defend the red zone. And only because we had jagged on the tape multiple times there. Okay, nope. Okay, red arrow, red moderate sell. Let's see if the bears are going to maintain control and push it into their take profit zones. Very difficult here because now, just now, right here, final hour. Big bull stepped in through this leg right here. Very large. And that guy wants to go 250 ticks. So to measure that, that's going to be from here to there. Middle of that is going to be here.
On the 34.
50 is
Double delta NQ on the 4.
literally it's a high of day from there. I've measured that properly. 210, it's above high of day. 250, it wants to go here.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
So that might be a target scenario, end of day there for the buy the dip, or
Divergence up NQ on the 34. Divergence up NQ on the 8th.
Algo box. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hit the like, tap it nice. Hit the like, don't think twice. Hit that like,
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
like. Smash, hit that like button. Hit like button. Tap it up, tap it down. Smash that like, shake the ground. Hit that like. Hit that like. Hit that smash, hit that like button. One click, one tap, let's go. Algo box.
Fib.NQ on the 4. Enigma long on the NQ4.
Tap it up, tap it down, smash that like, shake the ground, hit that like, boom, 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 hit that like, tap, 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 hit that like, smash, hit that like button, one click, one tap, let's go, Algo box. Tap it up, tap it down, smash that like, shake the ground, hit that like, hit that like, tap, 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 hit that, smash, hit that like button. One click, one tap, let's go. Algo box. Algo box for the win. Truth will set you free. Truth will set you free. The truth. I'm stacking my cash, you're stuck in the past. You ain't never gonna trade like this, moving too fast. You can't even catch up to my daily flips. Check out my gaze, I'm owning this grip.
Test one, test two.
No.
Test one, test two, test one, test two.
No.
Test one, test two, test one, test two.
No.
You see us when I can't keep up on our stride. You're just next, you're not in our league. You were supposed to outplay us, but what happened? It looks like you never did, just happened. We never follow the trade, always hit the mark. You talk like you're skilled, but you're just a spark. You front like you're big, you ain't seen a stack. We double our profits while you left in the black. You had your moment, but we came through. Right there, that was the end for you. Working 9 to 5, talk about trading, but where's the drive? Nah, you're a broke trader, you can't roll with us. Show us some real profit or just hush. I don't believe you gotta stand on space, step back, that broke mindset to disgrace. You ain't got the skills, we can't talk. Every novice hits us up when they flop. Six rulers out of safety net for the week. You look ready to cry, cry two of my battles was bleak. Since you traded with the Algo box crew, always in the trade, finding the next big break. Stacking big ends, it's all about the algorithm, precision and timing. Autobots making moves, never reclining. Vinny Emini profit off the tips and ride the bullish dicks. Easy. I'm stacking my cash, you're stuck in the past. You ain't never gonna trade like this, moving too fast. You can't even catch up to my daily flips. Check out my gains, I'm owning this grip. Get out here with NinjaTrader, making big moves. Algo traders always in the groove. Vinny Emini got a strain, linking plays, we exposed ICT, shorties all fake. You see us when I can't keep up with our stride. You're just next, you're not in our league. You were supposed to outplay us, but what happened? It looks like you never did, just happened. We never follow the trade, always hit the mark. You talk like you're skilled, but you're just a spark. You front like you're big, but you ain't seen a stack. We double up, you left in the black.
Test one, test two. Okay, it's picking it from some other microphone. It's like
No. No.
it's picking up you from across the room.
No.
But it's not the Blue Yeti. I think this cable
Yes. No.
broke.
Shorties all fake. You see us when they can't keep up with our stride. You're just next, you're not in our league. You were supposed to outplay us, but what happened? It looks like you never did, just napping. We never fumble the trade, always hit the mark. You talk like you're skilled, but you're just a spark. You front like you're big, but you ain't seen a stack. We double our profits while you're left in the black. You had your moment, but we came through. Right then, it was the end for you. We hit hard every time we step in the market. I'll leave by half the industry, but we collect our fees. Profit straight to our pockets, we go on our way. Couldn't care less about hate.
Double delta NQ on the 4.
You stuck in a rut, and that's just sad. It's a good day not to be you. Sitting at home, watching the charts all day. This won't be from scams. Yeah.
It will work. You just had to.
Test one, test two.
No. 10.
No, 10.
Yeah. And then. Yes. Go play Fortnite night.
And now go play Fortnite. Oh, okay. Well, it's been a fun day coming back to live stream. We've got microphones blowing on us. This is picking up from one of the other microphones. I think it's picking up from the webcam mic at a distance. But that is just not going to work.
Scaling out risk management's the essence. From the open to the close, Vinny is here to teach the lesson. The market's like a rhythm, find the beat and keep progressing. I'm step into the top.
Fib.NQ on the 8th.
10 plus 10 is bomb.
All right, how about now?
No,
Yeah, I think it's working. Okay, so it's weird.
it's not working. Nothing will work.
Okay, that's picking up from across the room. Okay, so we have a microphone that's working. Kind of. Thought it might have been the cable, but I have two of those microphones that don't work. Weird. Okay. Blue Yeti number 3. Oh, we lost the camera too. Test 1, test 2. Test 1, test 2.
No.
Oh man, we've got all kinds of issues today. But I think people can hear it. Oh, that's weird. The sound is coming into my... It's coming into my ear. Into my earphone. I mean, I guess technically that could be better. But I can't hear myself. Let me turn it up. No, if I turn it up, it's gonna blow my ear out. Oh, we got issues. They're like, tell me what else is new.
Hey, Daddy, can you try to lift that one of these?
The sound is good? Alright. I actually kind of like the bass of this in my ear. The bass sounds nice. Okay. Well, we're going to try to continue on. We have 30 minutes left to the close. Yeah, I think it's back on now. I'm having to use... oh, y'all didn't even see that. It looked like they cut out on the video is jacked. Weird. I mean, we could try to fix that, I guess, real quick. Gonna deactivate, reactivate. How about now? Yeah, all right. That works. How about now? Is that working? Okay, 3's a charm. Can y'all see this? I got a microphone on the desk for now, and but it's through the cable of this arm. So, yeah, I don't know. We got mic issues.
Well,
Probably a good thing because I was about to tear Legion a new a-hole.
I think
This is why you don't want to live stream. There's just too many people. Like it's like having a bunch of backseat drivers, bro. You don't need a bunch of backseat drivers, and you gotta really, you gotta have some thick skin. I mean, you have to be as a-hole as I have become. I used to be the nicest guy on the planet. Go ask John Manigault. We joke about it all the time. How in high school I was literally voted the friendliest. It was literally my title in the yearbook. Yes, sir.
I think he's done the party earlier.
Great job. Well, you're gonna have to do it 10 times. Not just once. Okay. But I found out that nice guys finished last, and I stopped. I mean, I'm not a last guy. I was valedictorian in my high school class, president of McKinney Texas A&M University. I eventually was like, dude, I'm not playing this game anymore. I even had
NQ on the 4.
I even had a turd teacher try to take away my valedictorian status because her son was pretty close but didn't quite make it. You know, close but no soap, but tried to finagle it. And man, you get jaded when you continue to have people who are supposed to be in positions of power and authority not doing the right thing because they do it for their own benefit and gain. You start to realize you're gonna have to push, right? Anyway, it's a whole thing. If you want to get anything done, you're gonna have to be stern. You're gonna have to put your foot down, and there are gonna be people who hate you for it, and you're just gonna have to live with. Yes, Mrs. Emerson. John Manigault knows what's up. Yep, Mrs. Emerson. Yep, and I wonder what old Mikey Emerson is doing. I heard he became a lawyer. So, oh man, talk about the worst of the worst. Show me new late night. Yeah.
Well, we had lunch.
You wanted to make a suggestion. I got a suggestion for you, the Legion. How about here's what I was going to say before my microphone got cut out. It's probably the good Lord being like, "Let's save the man," but I'm not. I'm gonna say what I was going to say anyway. Got the microphone working. Get a real name. Okay, if you're gonna make suggestions, don't come out here with the Legion. I'm not interested in what you have to say. Get a real name, or put the fries in the bag. Make sure they're salty. On the way, all right? And I'm human. That's right. Screen's not moving. Okay, hopefully we're... Yeah, I see things moving now, and it looks like the equalizer's back on. This is... This is the third mic I tried. Okay, so here's this one. I tried. It's black on black. I think this was new, sitting on the shelf. There was a time when I had this on multiple machines in here. If you guys remember, I won't say my old. It actually was. It was the old layout, my original layout, where I was on the 8-screen setup over there. Still all there. Had the kids in here where we were teaching them how to code, and we game together and all that kind of whatnot. And then now we got our whole gaming space out in the game room area for them to play Switch, and we all play Fortnite together in a whole little area. We were blowing breakers recently, so I had to move power from another breaker over, because literally running 5 machines on full blast while we were playing video games and having the TV on watching movies, we blew the circuit breaker. So 25 amp breaker popped, probably because of that stupid machine I bought. I bought that overpriced, who makes those machines? It's the one that Linus Tech Tips, Digital Storm. So I bought a Digital Storm machine. Everyone's like, oh, it's so pretty. Yeah, it looked nice. It looked pretty. Dude, the thing weighs a ton. And then it weighs even more when you put water in it. Literally takes 3 grown men to pick the thing up. It's so heavy, it's retarded. It's just, and it's not worth it. It draws a ton of power from all the lights and all the pumps on it and all that kind of whatnot. It's a 13900, and by the time they delivered it to me, the 14900 had come out because it takes them so long to build. So I will never make the mistake of buying a Digital Storm again. I will simply go with my tried and trues that I tell you guys about, and pay less and get more. So anyhow, speaking of, by the way, so it's Mentorship Monday, so hopefully let's come back to teaching and training and learning some stuff, since, I mean, basically the market is so slow here, I'm not going to be able to get any good trade opportunities, it sounds like here. I mean, this looks like a power headshot. We've had Jagged on the tape, like, big time. A big play is coming. Here's what I will tell you. There will be a big play before the end of the day. You see that right there? That doesn't happen without a big play. Launch in one direction or the other. A big move is coming. Okay, that's what we know. Now, can we pick the direction? No. I've got to wait till it shows itself and try to jump on it. Hopefully not too late to be able to get some money out of it. But it's going to be a trap first, right? Was that the trap? Maybe. We finally came into the big bear take profit zone. It was such a pain in the tail. Double ready DD, get to the short side. Could have just done that earlier. But because Jagged on the tape had happened over here, it made it harder for me to not take that play to the long side direction, because we technically cracked that shark. Very difficult plays here today, folks. This is not normal. What you're seeing right now, this is not normal. Let's get back to it tomorrow morning as the market opens up. We'll get some good opportunities there in the morning. You know, this is just difficult territory. Fairly easy if you see it in hindsight. You know, there's a beautiful 9 reversal right there, but also hard because technically it came in with a monstrous amount of buyers. There is definitely, I mean, it was well beyond over 1,000, like 1,500 plus. So we're talking about like a super big bear, I'm sorry, super big bull has stepped in there at that location. So he wants to move that 250 ticks to the upside. He wants this thing all the way up here. And you don't want to get off sides on that. So back in business. Money printer switch engaged.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
So if what I'm hearing in my earpiece now is, this actually might be a godsend nice thing here, because if I use my earpiece, which I'm having to do right now to hear the sound, I can actually hear kind of the level between what you guys are hearing and what I'm hearing and whatnot, so I can actually adjust this. Oh, that's so low. It was down to 50. Oh my goodness. I usually have that at like 90. Oh goodness. Okay, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some audio adjustments now to fix this before tomorrow. We now have a green arrow on the tape and strong sell. So it's definitely tricky here this afternoon. So don't be dismayed. This is not normal territories. We'll have more opportunities. We'll get back to it hopefully tomorrow. I mean, we still have plenty of time here. There's 20 minutes left, and one of the biggest plays is coming. We've got the 350 Algo coming up here in about 10 minutes. So let's see if we can hang in there for it. You guys get to see the good, the bad, the ugly here. The
FIB.NQ on the 4.
wow, this is really loud in my ear. I need to turn that down now. But that, oh, you know what? That means I can also turn up my gain. Hold on a sec. Test 1, test 2. Wow, that's super sensitive. Not too high. Test 1. Wow, I can whisper now. Oh, it's popping all the way to the red side though. Gotta crank that back. Test 1, test 2. It's hitting red, so is that popping on you guys?
Lower bands.
All right, we'll get the microphone situation fixed before tomorrow. I apologize. We got a red headshot here, but I'm hearing buyers. They're just floating. Good possibility that we bounce off the golden ropes on the tide. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm worried about. He's 100% right. Like, we could literally launch off this. Everybody's like, oh, well, we're going to keep going down. I don't know. That's literally just a touch of the top of the golden rope. And at the same time, it could just flat here because it's the area of safety if they want to, if they're unnerved by the after hours earnings that are coming out. Huge volume SPX, which can mean melt squeeze up. Yeah, and we saw that on the tape here. You know, we saw like it could absolutely melt up at the end of the day and use the 350 algo as the excuse. Yeah. And we could also melt down all the way to 23, 531, 75. So I don't know. We're just gonna look for plays. I'm gonna execute on plays.
NQ on the 4.
Maybe we get a play end of day, maybe we don't. I have to come back on a red day. Let's see how we handle this dot here. See if it cracks. All right, I'm hearing some strong sell through that. I'm getting in on it. Hopefully not going to get people off sides with a trap. We're in that take profit zone. Cracked the green dot. Bulls did not step in there and push it. So trying to catch a piercer there to make up for some lost ground here. Seuss 7.3. Big play coming. I'm hoping we get more dropout, but we could get the pop up here. We've got 5 minutes till the 350 algo. This could also be the bottom. That could be it. Now, oftentimes we want to see multiple crosses in here. This is cross number 1. I'd be more concerned if this is cross number 2. This is the first cross inside the take profit zone. Hopefully not going to just, you know, give the bulls exactly what they want at this very moment, because that would be unfortunate for me, because I'm trying to get in on a piercer to give it a little bit of deeper shot there on the second cross. That'll basically be potentially the end of that scenario. We are currently red and red, so I am trying to get something out of it, but it has been torturous. Four minutes till the 350 algo. I haven't heard a peep out of Financial Juice. Then again, maybe were they talking while my mic was all jacked up? I don't know. Three minutes. Yikes, that is a mega late Nate long. All right, I'm hearing buyer's step. I'm just gonna go with them. Let's see if the buyer's gonna pick it up. Late Nate to the long side, inside of the take profit zone. Can't believe they just launched straight into a 7.3. I say I can't believe, but I mean, anything can happen in the markets. I'm about to be at a max loss day here. Almost at 15K. And nope, I'm gonna close it. I'm at 15K. All right. That's my mental max loss day. Like for me at 15K, like something happens to me. Like at 15K, dude, I'm like, dude, this is ridiculous. It's done. I clearly have no idea what's happening here in this zone. It's not doing it when I want to do it. Then it does it afterwards. I'm not back in tune with the markets yet. Feel like I've been away too long, and to come into this that was just too difficult for me.
Double delta and
there's the first delta shift inside of the green zone there. We've got 2 minutes now, actually a minute and 10 seconds to the 350 algo. Sad watching it go all the way down into the take profit zone, but me just not be able to. I don't even know. I don't want to play back today's tape, but I should play it. I'm gonna have to play it back for myself to watch how retarded I played this in this zone. Yeah, this feels like ES. It does. Like, when does NQ feel like ES? Like, this is ES on a slow day level speed on the NASDAQ of all things. Okay, 30 seconds. Let's see if they use the 350 algo as the excuse to take this sucker back up and out now that they've hit the take profit zone. If the big bull has his way, he wants to literally run this all the way up here. Now, I mean, we'll see. We will see. 10 seconds. Here we go. Left hand buy, right hand sell.
Bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the
DC
30
balance,
NQ on the 4.
Sell side 1.1 billion. Nasdaq 100 sell side 559 million. Dow 30 sell side 452 million. Mag 7 sell side 377 million.
So 350 Algo just basically shakes it. Shake and bake. Jagged on the tape. Green arrow local. Red nerd. NQ planted firmly in the fiddle zone. Yeah. The nothing burger. Yeah, that was crazy. Thanks, X-Warrior. Appreciate it. Okay, there's a cluster here. We could cluster reversal. This could be it. Let's see. No fiddle burger.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Okay. That is a headshot long inside. We haven't seen a second cross. This is still only one cross, 7.3
Fib.NQ
inside of the take profit zone.
on the 34.
Nine minutes to the close. Large timing delta short. Yeah. It could. Where I'm at sitting in my P&L now, so at a max loss, it's like I have to have an absolutely perfect play, and I gotta get big and solid. So
On the 34.
I might just be sitting this one out and go back at it tomorrow. We'll see. We got 1 minute till the lucky sevens. So lucky sevens coming. If I'm looking for a trap, that looks like the most recent trap, which tells me we just keep going. We have red and red right now. So I should be looking for a short. I need an entry. Hopefully don't want to get caught into some trap and a push though. Remember, we've got that big bull that was back there and made no money. Okay, that big bull made absolutely zero money. So they may have to push it back up to let him out. Therein lies the difficulty of the decision right now. It's not as easy as just roll with it.
Divergence up NQ on the 8th.
And this was probably easier down on the twos. Like we saw this when it first came in. I was like, well, I could shift down to the twos, but I expected that the market might pick back up some speed.
NQ on
But it
4.
didn't. There would have been some plays on the lower time frames in there that would have been easier.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Smaller targets though. Okay, blue dots call bottoms all the time. I've got my finger. I got left hand buy, right hand sell. Are we going to get the double dot long with a delta shift? Need to hear buyers step in if I'm going to get long. What's ES doing? ES is in like a no man's zone.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
Pushing through a blue dot. Well,
Fib.NQ on the 4.
nope. Shifted to bright green. They reiterated to bright green. HMD. Double delta. I mean, it's not really. These are so spread apart too, so you can't even really read this as a double delta shift. These are too spread apart, but we are getting a delta shift in here. So if we have been coming down, the delta shift should be the change. We could go to the upside here. That's what I'm worried about, just jumping in on a short, because this could start to just all of a sudden, like, they'll just buy it up at the end of the day.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
That is a super AO.
NQ on the 8th.
I'm hearing buyers into it. Odd. So if this is the upside, I'm kind of ready for it, but I'm kind of not. Where I'm sitting in my P&L, I don't want to get any deeper than that. It's easy for me to make up 16K tomorrow. That's no problem, but I don't really want to get any deeper than that. I've only got 5 minutes left, so would need to feel confident in the play. That shifted back to red arrow, so red arrow again. Wow. every little nudge. I'm gonna zoom in further here. This is getting crazy down in here. Four minutes. Slow grind down since 12 p.m. Hasn't even stopped. Crazy. I mean, four minutes to the close. So they got into the big bear take profit zone. Like I had said it probably would. I just couldn't. I wasn't able to play it well. Too many fake outs. Too many little head fakes in there. There we go. Finally it lets go. Finally. Unfortunate for me.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
Okay, 3:57. 2 minutes.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
Okay, big long straight leg there. So on the 89, they got off of that top rope and went to the bottom rope. So we'll see if they're just gonna settle in here pre-earnings. Yeah, remember when I said like a big move was coming? It was just we couldn't really determine the way, but I wanted to get short on that headshot from back there. I did. I mean, I'm not. I can just feel it. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to play. You know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely not ready to play in this environment. This was just. It was just too tough. Coming back on day one, then had all kinds of issues with the machine. Blah blah blah. Excuses. I know. But it is what happened. It's like, I know I was supposed to be ready to come back today, but I'm just being honest. I was not ready to come back today, bro. I did not want to come back. Even my wife was like, oh, I was waiting for you to come. I'm like, yeah, just, I don't know. I'll get to it. I just don't want. I'm like, I know I need to. No, I was supposed to. I just know. I wasn't ready to get back on with the live stream stuff yet.
Double delta NQ
this is
Double delta and
so loud in my ear. It's gonna blow my eardrum. I gotta fix my audio.
lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
Well, the big move finally came. Like I said, it was. I was like, dude, big move is coming. That's all we knew. I was not able to ride that well. Faked me too many times in there. Yeah, drum beats, man.
Lower bands
Beat all the way down.
NQ on the 34.
All right, that is that was 2000 level Delta Bear, selling all the way down through that on the ideal range. And that's probably still not even done yet. What's our time? Well, that's 4 o'clock. That's at the close. I'm not gonna sit here and keep playing at it. I'm gonna pack it up and we'll be back tomorrow. 16K lost day. Bots actually have a play open as well. Bots lost 1,000, so decent loss there today. Down. Eddie, if you'll update the P&L there today. Down 17 and some change on the day. So we'll be back tomorrow morning. I kind of, you know what I like? I almost like that I'm starting out with a negative, because it just motivates me to, like, because while I might not be tempted to, like, I'm like, maybe we don't do it tomorrow morning. This is motivation for me to come back tomorrow morning, because, you know, we want to come back and smash. All right, so back tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be a Tuesday, and Daddy wants his money back. So we'll come back at it tomorrow morning. Thanks for hanging out. For me, Pippi, Robbie, Lunchbox Mod Squad, Curtis G, and Eddie B. I am seeing on the Big H Town. See ya.